Welcome, listeners. Tonight, let's lay down the law with the Ledger Actors Workshop production of Damon Runyon's Blonde Mink. The story comes from a time of terms like wise guys and frails, gatmen, gamblers, and small-time hoods. Alfred Damon Runyon was a New York storyteller, newspaperman, and sports writer whose literary legacy includes more than 700 stories, novellas, plays, articles, essays, and poems. He's most famous for his short stories that celebrated the world of Broadway in New York City during Prohibition. To New Yorkers of his generation, a Damon Runyon character evoked a distinctive social type from Brooklyn or Midtown Manhattan. He spun humorous and sentimental tales of gamblers, hustlers, actors, and gangsters, few of whom go by square names, preferring instead colorful monikers such as Nathan Detroit, Benny South Street, Big Jewel, Harry the Horse, Good Time Charlie, Dave the Dude, or the Seldom Seen Kid. His distinctive vernacular style is known as Runyonesque, a mixture of formal speech and colorful slang, almost always in the present tense and always devoid of contractions. Runyon's fictional world is also known to the general public through the musical Guys and Dolls, which is based on two of his stories, The Idyll of Miss Sarah Brown and Blood Pressure. The musical additionally borrows characters and story elements from a few other Runyon stories. Gambling, particularly on craps or horse races, was a common theme of Runyon's works, and he was a notorious gambler himself. One of his paraphrases from a line in Ecclesiastes ran, "The race is not always to the swift, nor the battle to the strong." But that's how the smart money bets. In late 1946, the same year he and his second wife were divorced, Runyon died at age 66 in New York City from throat cancer that had been diagnosed 2 years earlier. His body was cremated and his ashes were scattered from a DC-3 airplane over Broadway in Manhattan by Eddie Rickenbacker on December 18th of 1946. It was an infringement of the law, but widely approved. Runyon's family life was tragic. His former wife became an alcoholic and died in 1931 from a heart attack. In 1946, sometime after Grande began an affair with a younger man, the couple got divorced. His daughter Mary was eventually institutionalized for alcoholism, while his son Damon Jr. died by suicide in 1968. The Damon Runyon Theater radio series dramatized 52 of Runyon's short stories in weekly broadcasts running from October of 1948 to September of 1949, with reruns until 1951. Here is one of the most popular rerun episodes, the Ledger Actors Workshop version of Blonde Mink.
Well, one night I was sitting in Mindy's enjoying a late snack after a hard day trying to make some bills, when who sits down beside me but Julie the Starker. He looks at me for a minute and then says,
"Broadway, I see slats slavin' today."
You what?
"I see slats today."
Julie, you are crazy. That is something you cannot do.
"Nevertheless, I do." "Well, see you later."
And with that, Julie gets up and walks away. He leaves me with a dill pickle stuck in my throat. Now, why his words would give me a cold chill and make me lose my appetite is something I will tell you about. Julie gets up and walks away, but I catch my breath and start after him. I grab him right before he gets out the door, and the scene is as follows.
"There is something wrong, Broadway?"
I don't know yet, but Julie, you are kidding me, huh?
"No, I tell you, I see slats today."
Julie, Slats is dead. I know, because I go to his funeral a week ago.
"Oh, sure, I know he is dead."
But you see him today?
"Yeah. Look, today I go to the cemetery. Maybe to put a few posies in his grave, you know. There is nobody around, only me. I am there maybe 5 minutes and thinking what a great pal Slats
I
is."
know all that, Julie. He is a great guy, and we are all sorry he is no more. But that is neither here or any place. What I want to know
Like I
is...
say, I am there maybe 5 minutes when I hear him talk to me.
Slats?
"Sure. Who else knows me in the cemetery?"
Go on. Talk some more.
So he says, "Hello. I say hello, and we talk.
What about?
Oh, about this and that, but mostly how cold he is.
Julie, you are making me almost believe this.
Why not? It is true. Well, I leave the cemetery and I am not able to think about anything but poor Slats.
I can understand this.
Broadway, I love that guy like he is my brother. He is the only citizen who gives me a break while I am down and out.
I know, but he...
The time I got knocked out in the ring by the tiger, remember? I am in the hospital.
Sure,
Slats pays all the bills and lets me live in his big apartment. I love the guy.
Julie...
I am practically a stranger to him then, but he does it because he wants to help me. Broadway, I love that guy.
You talk like he is still alive.
Oh no, he is dead, but he is very cold. Well, I better go now. I got a lot of thinking to do.
With that, Julie leaves me again, and this time I stay put. Because it being night and more than somewhat dark, I have no wish to listen to more of that talk. Naturally, I figure that Julie has some loose boards, and I feel sorry for him. Well, I do not see him for about a week. Then one night I am getting ready to leave my hotel room when I hear... Come in.
Hello, Broadway.
Oh, Julie, come on in.
If you are going out, I will not bother you.
Sit down. I wonder what becomes of you after, that talk we had in Mindy's.
Oh, I am here in abouts, mostly at the cemetery.
Julie, look, you should not spend so much time there. It is coming on winter.
Yeah, coming on winter. He is cold, Broadway. Awful cold. He tells me that all the time. I got to do something for poor Slats. I just gotta.
Julie, does anybody else see Slats?
Oh, no. I go there alone.
I see.
Broadway, I got to get some advice on what to do.
About Slats?
Yeah, and Beatrice.
Beatrice? Oh, his girlfriend.
Yeah, only she ain't a friend, Broadway. She ain't a friend.
Maybe you better sit down and start talking.
Yeah, I will.
Now, go ahead. If it will make you feel better, I will listen.
Thanks. Slats will appreciate it, too.
I would just as soon he thank me through you.
I will tell him.
Thanks.
Well, it is hard to know where to start, but I think I will go back to the day that he first introduces me to Beatrice. Yeah, I am not in the apartment when he brings her there, but I get there a very short while after they do, and I am about to open the door when I hear a doll laughing.
Go on, laugh some more, B. I like to hear it.
Why?
I don't know. Maybe because
Hiya, Slats. I didn't know you got company.
Oh, come on in, Julie. Come on.
I ain't gonna stay only a minute.
I was waiting for you. Julie, meet B. B, this is Julie. I told you about him.
Oh, yeah, the ex-prize fighter.
Hi.
Fine. And you?
Making out. Just making out.
Slats, I gotta go now. I got rehearsal in an hour.
Oh, sure. What about after the show tonight?
What about it?
Supper? Dancing?
All right, the two of us.
Sure. The two of us.
Good.
I'll get a cab for you.
No, I can do it. See you after the show. Nice to meet you, Julie.
Yeah, you too.
Hey, back in a second, Julie. Some doll, huh, Julie?
Oh, yeah. Look, quite a good-looking Judy.
You like her?
Sure.
You're a liar.
Yeah.
Maybe this one is different, Julie.
Could be. Sooner or later, you got to hit a winner.
I got a hunch this is it.
Sure. Oh, by the way, you win 10 grand on the day.
I can pick them, huh?
You're awful good at picking horses.
Just horses, huh?
Sore?
No, I'm used to it.
Sure.
Okay, let's get to work and handicap a few GGs for tomorrow.
Well, that is the way it starts, Broadway. You know something about it?
Not much. All I know is that this bee is a very fancy doll, and very expensive.
Yeah, she is. And I guess you remember that Slats and Bee make it a very close twosome.
Sure.
Yeah, it goes on for maybe 6, 8 months. He's a good guy, Broadway. There ain't nothing he does not do for her.
I remember. In fact, there are several dolls around the stem here who give their ever-loving husbands a bad time when they point out how good Slats is to be.
Yeah, but he is good to everybody.
What about the rest of the story?
Oh, sure. I almost forgot. Let's see. I am telling you I meet Bee that night, and for 6, 8 months there is nothing too good for her. Nothing is too expensive. Then one night, about 2 or 3 in the morning, I am in my room when I hear Bee and Slats come in. You see, they often come back to the apartment after the show she is in. I make scrambled eggs and bacon for them, but this night I'm in bed with a cold. They come in. I don't want to listen, but I cannot help.
Now, be reasonable, honey. I told you why I cannot do it.
Sure, you told me why. Sure.
Oh, now come on. Laugh for me.
What at? Is there something funny?
Mad?
Leave me alone.
Bee.
Oh, baby.
You're even prettier when you're sore.
Slats, honey, please get it for me.
I cannot, Bee. I really cannot.
Please, pretty please. It's the only thing I really want real bad.
You've got 5 fur coats already. What's the difference if you don't get one more?
But this is different. It is a blonde mink.
Blonde, brunette, redhead, what's the difference?
It's the only one I've seen like it. Oh, would the eyes pop out if I walk in with that coat on some night? Think of it, Slats. You and me walking into a nightclub.
You're gonna have to wait to take that walk, honey.
Why?
You told me how much the coat cost.
Only $23,000.
That's every cent I got. Look, B, I haven't been hitting them too well the last couple of weeks.
But you will.
Oh, sure, but until I get back into the wind, I got obligations.
Obligations?
Yeah, the 23 grand I got will see me through. Just.
Obligations? You said obligations.
That's right.
Like what?
Different things.
Sure, obligations. Like that punch-drunk tramp you got living here sopping up your money. And every wobbly on Broadway knows he can hit you for a touch any time.
B, for the love of money.
Sure, go to Slats. He'll give you 100 or 1,000. He won't even put it on the books. I can't even ask you for a measly fur coat.
Measly?
Yeah, if you had back half or even a third of the money you throw away on panhandlers and down-and-outers, I could have had that coat.
You don't understand, B.
You're so right. I don't understand. And I ain't gonna try until you got better reasons for putting me back for a lot of has-beens and punch-drunk fighters.
B, wait a minute. B, for the love of... B, Julie, you here, Julie? Julie, help me.
Slats? What's the matter?
I don't know. I got an awful feeling in my chest.
Your face is all white.
I gotta sit down.
Yeah, sure, sit.
I've never had anything like this before.
Gee, I better call a doc.
No, I'll be all right. I don't know. I didn't know you were here, guy.
I was sleeping. You woke me up when you yelled for me.
Sleeping?
Yeah, I do not hear you come in, Slats.
You're a liar.
Yeah.
B don't mean anything, Julie. She's a good kid. Only spoiled.
Hey, sure, that's all. Spoiled rotten.
Yeah. I never had nothing like this before, Julie. I am scared stiff.
So, Broadway, I get Doc Brennan over real fast. Doc looks at Slats. Then he takes me aside and tells me Slats is about ready for the long ride. I do not believe it.
I understand why you do not. There is never anything wrong with Slats.
Doc Brennan says it is sudden excitement. Besides, I remember that Slats does a lot of worrying for a couple weeks. Anyhow, the doc tells me, and when he goes, Slats calls me over to him. And he tells me to get Beatrice there real fast. I call her. She comes in maybe half-hour later. She goes into him, but I stand right outside the door.
Oh?
I do not do it to listen, but I figure if she gets him excited again, I would kill her.
Yeah, I see. What happens then?
Like I say, I stand right outside the door, and I hear what goes on. It is like this.
I came as soon as I could get away, Slats. What happened?
The ticker, it took a nosedive. It won't come back up.
Oh, you ain't gonna,
Yeah. You're crying.
Slats, don't, please don't.
This is something I can't get for you, honey. This is something I cannot fix.
What will I do, Slats? What do I do?
I can't tell you that. Now listen to me. Get everything I say.
All right,
There is an envelope under my pillow. Get it out.
raise your head.
Yeah. You got it?
This?
Uh-huh. There is 23 grand in there.
Slats.
Give Julie 2 grand.
Julie, give him.
Do it. Then go to Berry Brothers over in Brooklyn.
Who are they?
B, they got a stone made for me, a big fancy one. Only thing I ever bought for myself. I gotta be in style when they come out to
Slats,
see me.
stop talking like that.
Keep the rest of the dough for yourself. It'll come up to about 19 grand.
19,000? But Slats.
It's a fancy stone. Came close to $1 grand for it. I didn't want to pay for it before because I figured that would be coaxing what's here. That's all, baby. You better go now.
Slats, please.
Get out of here, B. Get out of here fast.
Please.
I say get out of here now.
Yeah, Slats.
Hurry it up, B, and don't look around.
Julie, you better go in there.
Yeah, I am. You going?
Yeah, I'm going.
He tell you anything?
No, nothing.
Uh-huh.
What are you staring at, you tramp?
Nothing. Just absolutely nothing.
Then go in there. Go in and stop staring at me.
So long. Slats? 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 That is the way he dies, Broadway.
Yeah, I see. But about the dough he gives B, what do you do about it?
I go to see B one day, right after Slats, well, the day after the funeral. I go to her place. It is a pretty ritzy apartment. At first she does not want to see me, but after I bust in anyway...
All right, you're in. Now what do you want? I got rehearsal in 20 minutes.
I will not take up too much time, B.
I know you won't. Go on. Make it fast, will you?
Sure. I want to know about the dough.
Dough? What dough?
23 grand.
You're on a long, big dream, Julie.
I hear Slats give it to you.
So, you can hear through those cauliflowers.
All I want to know is about the dough.
There ain't any.
You are lying.
If you're not out of here in 10 seconds, I will have you tossed out.
I hear Slats tell you to pay for his marker.
You're crazy. You've taken too many punches.
I can also still give them.
You wouldn't try it.
No, I guess I wouldn't. Slats would not like it. I would never do what Slats does not like.
Get out of here.
I am telling you I do not care about the 2 grand he gives you for me. I do not care for it. All I want is for you to buy that marker for Slats. He is expecting it.
You talk like he is alive.
I see him.
You? You?
It is not funny.
Did you tell anyone else you saw Slats?
Yeah, why?
Did you tell anybody else about the money?
No. Why?
Tell everybody. See if they listen to you. Tell them you saw Slats about the money. Do you think they'll believe you?
I am warning you, B. If you don't get that marker for Slats, I will do something about it. But first I will ask Slats. That is what happens when I go and see her.
Julie, you are sure Slats gives her the money?
You do not believe me?
Well,
I see. Maybe she is right about people thinking I am crazy.
no, I do not think that. Only
Only what?
nothing. Just nothing.
Uh-huh. Well, I will go now because I promise Slats I will see him again tonight. So long, Broadway.
So long, Julie.
Do you wish for me to say hello to him for you?
Please do.
He always likes you. Maybe he will come to see you.
I'm thinking of moving from here.
Oh, well, you will give me your new address, and I will tell him. So long.
Well, I do not see Julie for maybe another week. I almost forget about the whole thing. Until one night I am sitting in Mindy's when I'm joined by Johnny Brannigan, who is a plainclothes copper. And the scene is as follows.
Hello, Broadway.
How are you, Johnny?
Pretty good, pretty good. You mind if I sit down?
Well,
I know, it wouldn't look good for you to be seen with a cop.
no, it is not that.
It is that, but I will sit down.
You have something on your mind?
Uh-huh. Hey, what are you eating?
Blintzes.
Too rich for me late at night.
Is this to be a discussion of foods?
Not altogether, Broadway. Do you know a girl named Beatrice Jordan?
I know of her.
Slats Slavin's girl, wasn't she?
I believe they have an understanding.
What else do you know about her?
Nothing. Nothing at all, Johnny.
I see. You like sour cream on blintzes?
And jelly.
Sure. Well, it seems this Beatrice is running around lately with a young fella from Colorado.
Oh, she gets around.
And it seems his family carries more weight than Pike's Peak. So I get a call from Colorado to keep an eye on the boy and Beatrice.
I never have anything to do with her. I know nothing about her, except that she is one Slat's girlfriend.
Okay. I thought maybe because you get around a lot, you can tell whether she's on the level or not. I gotta turn in a report, you know.
Oh, sure.
Those blintzes sure look good.
Oh, they are. Johnny,
Yeah?
I cannot tell you if B is on the level with this citizen from Colorado,
Oh. So?
but I do know that her idea of a level is more than somewhat uneven.
Uh-huh. Well, thanks, Broadway.
That is all right, Johnny.
Hey, drop around the house some night, Broadway. My wife makes wonderful blintzes.
Now, all this talk makes me more than somewhat curious. However, it is none of my business, except for Julie. But I do not see him for some time. In fact, it is 2 days later before I even hear anything. Then it is Johnny Brannigan who comes to see me in my hotel room. And the scene is as follows.
Broadway, 2 days ago I asked you for a line on Beatrice Jordan.
I remember.
I had the feeling then you could tell me a few things about her that you were holding back.
I am not a stoolie, Johnny. Anyhow, I tell you all that I know, which adds up to 0.
Sure, Broadway. I have worries, lots of them.
What brings them on?
Where's Julie?
Julie? Oh, I do not see him for a few days.
Uh-huh. Broadway, I gotta find him and ask him a few questions.
I do not think he will talk, Johnny.
I gotta ask him anyway. You know where he is?
What if I tell you?
I told you. Just a few questions.
That's all?
What else?
You look for him where he lives?
Uh-huh. Landlady said he didn't come home at all last night.
Oh.
Well, I know he comes here to see you, so I figure you might know where he is now.
At the cemetery.
What?
He goes there to see Slats.
What?
That is what he tells me.
I see. Well, how would you like to go with me?
What for?
Well, maybe he'd rather talk to you than to a cop.
About what, Johnny?
About B. She was killed last night.
I stare at Johnny. He just looks back at me. There is a big hole that is once my stomach. And I feel like a first-class heel for telling where Julie might be, but I cannot do nothing. Johnny is very gentle when he insists I go with him, so I do. And what happens when we get to the cemetery, I will not forget if I live long enough to see Harry the horse shake hands with the police commissioner. We get to the cemetery, and it is coming on a very dark night, and it is cold, with snow on the ground. I do not mind telling you that I have a hard time keeping my hair from pushing my hat off my head. Then I hear Johnny talking to me.
Are we near the place now, Broadway?
Yeah, just up ahead, but look, Johnny.
Hey, it's all right, Broadway. I won't hurt him. I just want to ask him some questions. If he is, like you say, he'll be all right.
I hope so. I hope so.
Shh, look here.
That is Julie.
Who's he talking to?
Slats.
Cut it out.
Who is that?
Answer him, Broadway.
Me.
Go on.
Who is that?
Julie, it is Broadway.
Oh, swell. Slats is here, Broadway. He will be glad to see you.
Julie, it is very cold out here. Maybe you better come back to town with me.
Come on and say hello to Slats. Then I will go with you.
Go ahead.
Okay, Julie.
There is someone with you.
Huh?
I see someone's shadow.
That's right, Julie. It's me, Johnny Brannigan.
Johnny.
A cop? A cop? Broadway, you bring a cop?
It is all right, Julie. We're coming over to talk to you.
Please do not do that, Johnny. Broadway, ask him please not to.
Johnny, do not go over there.
I've got to. I want to talk to Slats, too, Julie.
Please do not come closer, Johnny. I know what you are here for.
Just ask a few questions.
No.
Julie, take it easy. Everything is all right.
Stay away.
Hey, Julie, drop that gun. Drop it.
No, I do what is right. I do what Slats tells me to.
Julie, drop that gun. Broadway, drop back down.
I will hit you next time, Johnny.
Julie, please. I will forget you fired at me if you'll only drop that gun.
No.
Ow!
Johnny, you hit?
Arm. Julie, even now I won't say anything about the gun, please.
Julie, everything is all right.
I know. I make it all right. But I am not going with you.
Johnny, what happens?
I think I winged him. Come on.
Johnny, you shoot awful good.
This is one time I did not mean to. He moved fast to one side.
Sure, I know, Johnny.
Well, I better put in a call and find him. Hey, Broadway, look.
Huh? At what?
What is that spread over Slat's grave?
It looks like something to keep Slats warm. I think they call it Blonde Mink.
We hope you've enjoyed our performance of Blonde Mink by Damon Runyon. In tonight's reading, the part of Broadway was voiced by Joe O'Connor. Julie was voiced by Greg Daly. Beatrice was voiced by Jennifer Love. Slats, voiced by Grant Baxter, and Harrigan was voiced by Rick Mason. The production was directed, sound designed, and produced by Eric Joseph. Join us for the next time we lay down the law.